Hey, good morning, folks. Sam McEwen here, coming to you live from Tampa Bay. Hey, today is Wealth Wednesday. I want to talk to you about what you should be doing with your money. You should be putting away an emergency fund. You should be saving a little, giving a little, and you should be planning for your future. A wise man leaves a legacy to his children's children's children. 3 generations deep, my friends. What's your legacy? But here's the thing. If you're not a giver now and you don't learn how to give, you'll never be a giver. Just because you make more money, you'll keep more money or you'll hoard more money, but you won't be a giver. So start small. Start figuring out how to give a little here, give a little there. Easiest way to do that is on Wealth Wednesday. That is today, Wednesday. Wealth Wednesday kind of goes together. There you go. A random act of kindness involving a financial transaction, preferably with a total stranger, for which you do not have a possibility of a return. So hence the stranger, okay? Because if you buy lunch for a friend, sooner or later, they're probably going to buy it back for you, okay? Random act of kindness involving a financial transaction, preferably for a total stranger, for which there is no possibility of return to you. Wealth Wednesday. A lot of things you can do out there. I have folks I know who put $5, $10, $20 bill in a container of diapers or inside the plastic lid. Don't break the seal, but like inside the plastic lid of baby formula and stuff like that. Who doesn't need money when you got a brand new baby? All right. Pay for the person behind you in the drive-through. Pay for the person behind you in the grocery store. Leave a gift card for the people behind you in the grocery store. I'm a little disappointed. Some of the grocery stores have gone away from the smaller denomination debit cards or gift cards. They do them for their giveaways, but you can't buy them. It's like really goofy. Winn-Dixie is one that has done that, and I'll check again. I know they have $5 gift cards because I see them come across all the time. But I never see them for sale. So anyway, and what I like to do is I like to buy 4 or $5 gift cards when I have the money. Then I give them to the cashier and say, here, give this to somebody you think needs it. So, and there you go. And the thing is you get the funny looks from the cashier, like, what are you doing there? But here's the thing. Once they realize what you've done, then they get to do it too. Okay. So they can pick 1, 2, if you do, so let's say, for example, you decide you're going to, $20 is your Wealth Wednesday. Buy 4 $5 gift cards, give them to the cashier and say, bless somebody, bless 4 somebodies. Once they catch on, it's like, I can just give this to somebody. Now, there's no return to me. The cashier may know who I am, but what's he or she going to do? Okay. So it's just a way to bless. And then it's a double blessing because the cashier gets to decide, that they can bless somebody. And of course, you got the naysayers out there. Well, what if the cashier takes all $20? So what? You can't be concerned about what happens with it. You can't be concerned about that. You have to change your mindset on giving, okay? Because if you're a stingy SOB right now, when you get to a point where you have money, you will still be a stingy person then. Pure and simple, okay? So change your mindset, change your habits, change that now. There's some other things you can do too. I know a really good friend lives down in further south in Florida here, and he likes to take his family out on Wednesdays, and they tip the check. So if it's a $50 check, they leave a $50 tip. He went out one time and it was a $600 bill because he was celebrating with some folks. And his dilemma was, okay, I normally double the bill. It's $600. But his determination was, that's what I'm going to do. So he did it. And in a situation like that, when I double the bill or do something like that, I usually turn the receipt over and keep my hand on it until I'm ready to leave, because they don't need to know how much the tip is before you leave. Okay. I am probably notoriously better tipper than I need to be, but that's from my years and years of struggles in the food industry and the service industry, and for all you cheap jerks out there when it comes to tipped employees, yeah, well, you know who you are. Excuse me. Still am fighting these allergies, even though they tell me I don't have allergies. They did a blood test and everything else. I was like, okay, my eyes are watering, my sinuses are doing all this stuff, and so classic allergy symptoms. Anyway, let me know. Hey, Steve, how you doing today? Not quite sure I understand what you're saying there. Anyway, Steve Summers with Deepwater Scuba. I'm telling you what, if you have never experienced underwater, the diving, I mean, you got to give Steve a call. Deepwater Scuba. You can find him on Facebook. I'll tell you what. He's saying he's had a credit company call to make sure the tip was accurate because it was too high. Well, awesome. That is awesome. Okay. And that is something that, hey, tip those people out there. Tip your servers, tip your Uber driver, tip your Uber Eats driver, your DoorDash person, and stuff like that. Man, they're trying to make a living, okay? And I know folks out there that are doing that, and they're doing it. They're doing it to generate income, folks. They're not doing it necessarily because they love driving, but they've decided that I got to make a living. The job that I really want is not available, so I'm going to do this, and they do a good job at it. Hey, Jason Nastasi over there at Express Oil Changers and Tire Engineers on Tampa Road in Oldsmar, and then down at the corner of Waters and Dale Mabry in Tampa. Hey guys, if you need your oil change, you get a hold of Shannon or Smiley. Shannon is in Oldsmar, and Smiley is down there on Dale Mabry and Waters. Tell him you know Jason. Tell him Jason told you to come in. That'll just make him a little bit nervous. Not really. They're not afraid of Jason at all, you know. But anyway, great business. Two great businesses that are on today with Deepwater Scuba and Express Oil and Tire Engineers. They do an awesome job. Jason guarantees that he will have the lowest price on tires. Both of my cars have his tires on them. We're getting ready to put tires on my daughter's car. I have done the research. Many people have done the research. Now, you may be able to go and finagle something from your buddy at another place. But trust me, price for value, you're not going to beat Express. Okay, you're just not. That once again, they are on Tampa Road in Oldsmar and at the corner of Waters and Dale Mabry in Tampa. Steve's saying his car has tires too. Steve and I have different ideas on when to put tires on, don't we, Steve? Anyway, I just want to tell you that I have made a decision here going forward. I'm going to be partnering with a gentleman by the name of Brandon Grimes. He is on AM 860. If you want to listen to him, he is your drive time from 4 to 5, the consumer quarterback. You'll be getting more information about that. And Jason says, always bring in your quote, your lowest quote, bring it in. He'll find a way to match it or beat it. And if he can't, he'll tell you. I mean, pure and simple. I mean, there's some things people do out there, and it's a crazy game. But always know what you're buying. Always know what you're buying, okay? And I can guarantee you with Jason's guys and Smiley's guys, Smiley and Shannon are the two managers. Their guys are good. They're not going to take advantage of you. Guarantee it. I have personal experience with that. So I've put a link to my calendar in the comments. If you need to visit about your business, you want to visit about your finances, you want to talk about this Wealth Wednesday and what you think you should do and what you shouldn't do, and why you think I'm crazy for doing it, that's fine too. Click on it. We'll talk. I'll give you 30 minutes to chew my butt or 30 minutes to help you move your business forward. And that is an offer that I do every time I go live. We have an awesome time. We're going to have an awesome time today at Lunch and Learn with the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce. We have Florida Firearms Academy, Thomas King, and the Chamber's resident author, Gerald Jacobs, coming in to give us a lesson on being prepared for emergencies. Now, if you were at the last one, we did get a little bit out there, and it may get a little bit out there today, knowing the folks who are presenting. But we have fun, and we have a good lunch. So join us there. If you're a member of the Upper Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce, join us. We will also have that on Zoom. If you are not sure if your business is a member or you just want to attend as an individual, please reach out to me. Let me know. I'll see that I can get you the Zoom link or get you involved in that. If you are a business in Oldsmar, Citrus Park, Town and Country, or West Chase, and you do not belong to the Upper Tampa Bay Regional Chamber of Commerce, you're missing out. Doesn't matter what your business is, you're missing out. The one thing our chamber believes is always buy chamber. Always buy chamber. And you say, well, Sam, I get everything cheaper at Walmart. Well, yeah, you may be able to, but guess what? They're chamber members. Duh. Now, I'm not promoting Walmart. Don't go there. I try to buy as local with as smaller businesses as I can. But you got to know, always buy chamber. I'm kind of at a loss here. I had a whole plan and it went up in smoke. So anyway, Wealth Wednesday, a random act of kindness involving a financial transaction with a total stranger, preferably, for which there is no possibility of return to you. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. Generosity, giving. You got to be a giver. If you're not a giver now, when you have little, you will never be a giver when you have a lot. So get the giving habit straight. The other thing is savings. You have to pay yourself. Okay. One of the biggest failures in business and in personal finances is failure to pay yourself. There's a good book out there called Profit First. If you're in business and you have not read the book Profit First, let me know. You are missing out. Yes, Jason, Wealth Wednesday does change your mind on money. It truly moves. It truly moves the bar. If you have not read the book Profit First and you're in business, you're missing out. And if you don't have time to read, get it on Audible. Awesome book. So pay yourself first. You got your giving. You got the pay yourself should be at least 10%. So if you give 10%, save 10%, now you're on the right path. Okay. If you can't live within that time or that dollar structure, you need to reach out. We need to talk about it because you're doing something wrong. Okay. So let's talk about it. Click on that link, schedule 30 minutes, and let's get you started on a road to financial freedom and financial peace. Once again, I will be partnering with Brandon Rhymes. He is the consumer quarterback on AM 860, FM 93.7, and download the AM 60 mobile app on either Android or Google, it is the App Store or Google, and look for the answer. Tampa.com and follow Brandon over there. So I appreciate your time today. Go out and be a giver today. Begin to change your mindset. And if you have questions, click on the link, schedule 30 minutes. We'll talk. This has been Sam McEwen coming to you live from Tampa. Yes, before I close, Jason says, it's funny, people look at me strange when I say the first person to get paid in my business is me. If I can't survive, there's no business for others to be employed. Totally the truth. And most business owners don't get it. This has been Sam McEwen coming to you live. Got to run. Y'all live intentionally. Be extremely blessed today, my friends.